Alright, back for another Pauper Daily, playing the same thing we always play. I did add a main deck Grim Harvest to combat the Cloud Post decks. We're actually going to keep this. It's got plenty of action, and it's very good against aggressive decks. And if we draw a third land, we'll be just fine because we can hit a Rager to keep our stream of cards going. If he's Infect, we'll be okay. Really don't want to see a Cloud Post here, but yeah, Grim Harvest should be pretty good against Island Go. So maybe that'll pay off for us. Hopefully we don't just get stuck on 2 lands. Alright, no Force Spike. At least not that he wanted to cast just yet. Ooh, Basking Rootwalla. Yeah? That's pretty much the worst case scenario. Alright, so some kind of... What is this? I have no idea what this is. Looter Ilkor. Okay. Yeah. Well, this is kind of exciting. I have no idea what any of this is. I'm pretty sure my deck's going to be pretty bad against a deck full of discard outlets. I kind of just want to get in there and see what he's got going on. Alright, we're definitely battling with the rats. If he wants to trade his Rootwalla, I think we're okay with that. Probably going to go ahead and shoot the looter. We don't have anything better to do this turn, and until we know better, we don't want to just let him... Man, this is a... Alright, I'm officially completely confused. Maybe it's some kind of infinite combo that uses Rootwalla to go off? I got no idea. I got nothing. Flame Jab, yeah. You got it. You showed me. Simic Growth Chamber. Flame Jab on my Ravenous Rats. Can I get a land just once? Ugh. So bad. I guess we just pass. We can probably end step regrow the Ravenous Rats if we want to. Let's just see what goes on here. Probably gonna shoot. No, just take 1. Alright. And nothing else. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and get our rats back. We got nothing better to do. It would, like, potentially losing the recover to a burn spell kind of stinks, but we aren't anywhere near the kind of exclude. All right, I'm completely confused. So he's playing counter spells. He's playing Flame Jab, and he's playing Basking Rootwallas with Looter Ilkor in his 3-color deck. And Firebolt aimed at me. Alright. Yeah, this is me being puzzled. Let's see if he pumps the Rootwalla here. He did not, which means he has another counter spell. So we're gonna have to be careful here. I actually think we're gonna bolt his man and see what he says about that, and then we're gonna Sign in Blood and make a land drop. If he counters the Lightning Bolt and taps out, we're going to play a Phyrexian Rager instead. Okay. Sign in Blood. I don't think he has Force Spike. That'd be the only reason playing the Swamp would be bad. Because since we didn't play the Swamp, we can now play Terramorphic Expanse and get back on curve. Is he just like an awkward... I don't even know what he could be. Hopefully he taps some of his lands for something. No, he's just going to hold up something. Normally I only get 1 mountain, but when you have Gitu Slinger, it pays to have the 2nd mountain because you can, you know, pay for Echo and cast a red spell. We're going to hold on to these Gitu Slingers, but I am going to go ahead and play a Phyrexian Rager. If he counters it, I'm going to unearth it. Pretty much the best thing. It's pretty much the best thing to do to get ahead on cards. I think running Exclude in this meta is pretty loose. But it sure is working for him. We know one of his 5 cards is a basic mountain. Looter Ilkor, sure. Tap out? Good. Deep analysis. Well, that's deep analysis is pretty good against us. He's still got the mountain, which makes discard a little bit suboptimal. But we'll just use Get to Slinger to get his discard man off the board and bash. Not only have I never seen this deck, even in the practice room, I still don't know what his deal is, and I've never even seen a deck that approaches this one. This is a completely novel strategy. We're going to up our board presence, so if he wants to spend the time and mana to flashback deep analysis, we can make him pay. And a life. So he's got a mountain and... he's got a mountain and 4 other cards. Yeah, deep analysis is a pretty good one against us. Alright, he's flashing it back, going to 14. He has a flame jab, but that's not really that great against us. Muldrifter? Yeah, okay. So now we can pay Echo on our Get to Slinger, then play another Get to Slinger to kill the Muldrifter, bash for 5. And that should leave us in pretty good shape. And we drew a Terminate, which would be like a little ace in the hole for any like Ulamog's Crusher type thing he might choose to play. He does have 7 cards in hand, but assuming he doesn't kill off one of our guys here, they're going to need to be pretty good. I kind of forgot about the Grim Harvest, actually. Maybe it would have been a better play to attack first. Yeah, I just completely forgot about it. Well, no, yeah, I had to play the Get to Slinger to get the Muldrifter out of the way, but looks like we're getting flame jabbed here. Sure. And another Muldrifter, looks like. Oh, flashing back Firebolt? Well, that means he doesn't have a whole lot going on. Alright. Is it Boiler Works? This deck's just a lot of burn and 2-for-1s. I guess I can respect that. I mean, I think the Ruwala seems really loose. But, I mean, Ruwala's not the absolute worst, I guess. Okay, so we're going to battle for 2, then play this Chittering Rats. He can't exclude us. He could counter it, but I think he's going to burn our man here, because he's tapped his mountain last time. You know, Burst Lightning. Yep. Burst Lightning's a real card. Yeah, I mean, the key in these matchups is just to keep putting the pressure on, and like through attacking and through continuing to disrupt their hand. I assume he has some kind of end game, like an Ulamog's Crusher or something. Okay, he's got another burn spell that we'll be happy to take off his hands here. Nope, not going to do it. He could have a 3rd exclude, in which case I think I want to play Get to Slinger first. I'm pretty sure if he has a counter spell, he has to counter Get to Slinger anyway. Ooh, he doesn't. So we'll just hit him and drop a Spectre as well. Maybe he has Mana Leak? No, he's got nothing. Discarding a mountain. Alright, so we've got 6 power. He's at 7 life. Interesting brew. Very interesting brew. Burst Lightning, targeting Chittering Rats. Well, I wonder what he waited on that for. He's going to Flame Jab the Spectre now. Sure, sure. Just getting us another card out of his hand. He's down to just 2. One's a land, so he can Flame Jab, but Looks like we've evened up the. Looks like we've come back from his pile of card advantage here and got him down to 5. Wish I still had that Grim Harvest. Maybe I did spend it a little too early. Ooh, there's an Unearth. Yeah, that's a good one. Bash for that. And okay. So with 2 cards in hand, we definitely want to unearth a 2/2. The question is, do we want Gitu Slinger or Phyrexian Rager? Rager could draw us into another creature, but I think with him at such low life, so if we get Gitu Slinger, he goes to 3. That gives him 2 attacks. Yeah. I think we want Gitu Slinger because the Echo isn't too meddlesome. Oh, he's going to counter it anyway. Negate. Sure. So his last card is a land that he picked up with the Gruul Turf. Alright. And Looter Ilkor, which we will take off the board because at this point card filtering is pretty valuable. And we don't want him to have it. And pass the turn, I guess. Interesting matchup. 10th Street Hooligan, yep. You showed us. I wonder what meta he built this deck for. Like, is this deck good against anything? Is this good against... Like, I'm wondering if there's some kind of theme here, or... Ooh, am I going to have to terminate a Goblin Piker? That's sad. I guess I'll get rid of this one. Pass the turn back. Hold on to the Bolt, so he might think it's safe to play something like a Deep Analysis. I mean, I am going to lose if I don't draw a creature, so there is that. And I did not draw a creature. I think I'm going to terminate the 10th Street Hooligan this turn, too. Because I don't want to just, I mean, sit here and die to it. I might regret doing that, actually, depending on what he drew here. Deep Analysis? Yeah, hopefully he flashes it back. Or just drew another Mole Drifter. Yeah, okay. So what could we draw? We could draw a lot of stuff. Yeah, Root Walla? Sure. Flashback to Deep Analysis. Oh, didn't do it. We could also draw nothing. Not gonna bolt here. Oh, we're gonna have to. Yeah, okay. Well, our deck kind of crapped out on us, didn't it? Looks like his little value animals and burn spells are gonna get there. Disappointing. Alright, so I think what we really want to do is just we definitely want like the Fire Slingers. They're going to be really good against him. And the Grim Harvest will be really good. Blightning. Even like Tendrils of Corruption seems pretty solid. Let's do Converted Mana Cost. Thanks. Duress. The other Grim Harvest. Yeah, this is definitely a very strange brew. I'm really surprised I lost to it, but, I mean, our draws were pretty putrid down the stretch. This Sign in Blood still seems pretty good. So that's a problem, is that I'm not really sure what's good against him, or what's bad against him. His pile. He doesn't have any artifacts. Maybe Wrench. Maybe the discard is better than the draw. So what does Lightning Bolt kill? It kills Mole Drifter. It kills Root Walla, but so does Fire Slinger. I think if I'm bringing in Fire Slingers, I can maybe cut. But he can also burn. He can also flame jab a Fire Slinger. Yeah, I think I'll leave Fire Slinger on the sidelines and just like upgrade terminates to tendrils for sure. And Okiba Gang Shinobi seems bad against a deck with a million lightning bolts and burst lightnings. Like he's really just like a card draw and burn deck. Most of the damage he did to us, he did via burn. I kind of don't want Duress because it's a 1-for-1, although it's good against exclude. Maybe we definitely want this wrench mine too. Get two slingers way too good against him. Grim Harvest really good against him. Terminate was kind of weak. We cut all the terminates and we definitely want Unearth. He had negate. He had This is a tough one. It's rare that you want. Go down to. Let's see, Ravenous Rats. Ravenous Rats kind of frail, but I still like it. Just as a 2-drop. Definitely not cutting any of those. We really don't want to cut a Crack Rats. Maybe we just go down to 1 Blightning. Geez, this is actually very tough. I'm not cutting these. Yeah, let's just give this a try and see. No, I want the Blightnings. I'll cut one of the tendrils.